What's up, everybody? Well, I got another small form factor PC gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna check out S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, Heart of Chornobyl, and hopefully we'll get some playable FPS here. Although I have a feeling we're gonna have to use some upscaling and whatnot, but we will see how it does. We'll obviously try it stock, but since we're on a 4K TV, that might be a little overzealous. So if that doesn't work, which I'm almost assured it will not, we will try out some DLSS, and we'll try out some frame gen too. So why don't we go ahead and, well, I have to wait, but luckily you guys don't have to wait, so we'll just hop on into the settings through the wonderful world of video editing.
Well, first off, we're just gonna play this game maxed out 4K on Epic. And then we'll do some more realistic stuff like adding some DLSS to the mix. Although most people would probably be off playing this game on high and whatnot too, with a system like this, but hey, we're gonna put it balls to the wall. Why the hell not? And of course, if anybody wants to see me play like 1080p and 1440 on this system, just let me know. I definitely don't mind trying that out. But let's go hop into the game and see how it does. Here we are in the game. I mean, it looks like we're getting like 30 to 40 FPS. I think we'd probably get like 44, 45 if we weren't recording, something like that. And like right now, we'd probably be getting like 40, 42, something like that. Just as an example, it does take up a little bit of FPS away. So this might be completely playable to some people, but I would like a little bit more FPS than this in a shooting game, but that's just me. But hey, at least I can play this game without it being a complete like 12 FPS slideshow, so that's at least good. Alright, well let's head back to our little fence area, and we'll try turning on a little FSR, not FSR, but DLSS. Alright, here we go. We're going to turn on a little DLSS. Here we go, we're going to do quality. And then after this, we'll try out the frame gens. So alright, let's go see how it does now. Well, here we go. Can't quite hit 60 on quality, but definitely doing a lot better. We're close, but no cigar. So we'd probably need balanced or performance to stay at 60 plus then. Not sure what that equates to in actual resolution, but that's just what you gotta do for some of these games. Especially if you're at 4K. If you weren't at a ridiculous resolution like 4K, then you'd probably be doing a lot better. This is a much better 1440p card. Because then right off of the rip, we probably would have gotten almost 60 FPS, you know, without any help at 1440. And then if you just did DLSS quality, you'd probably get like 80 to 90 FPS and be fine. And then if you wanted a little bit more freaking FPS, or make it feel a little smoother, you could turn on frame gen, because you're not really getting those extra FPS, but it can make the game feel smoother. So I will use it sometimes. So, yeah, let's try turning it down real quick. We'll go down to balanced. We'll go hit apply real quick. Alright, there we go. We're barely over 60, so it will definitely drop under here and there. Can almost guarantee. Probably even in this area, let alone later on in the game. But we're getting there, so like I thought, we'd probably need performance. And then there's probably some spots where that might make CPU bottlenecks, so you might drop under, like in the cities and stuff. But I have no idea how far away the first town is, so hell, I was having trouble almost getting killed by just a few things. Then I saw basically the Predator, and then I decided, okay, that will probably kill me about 100 times in a row, so I'm going to go and wrap this video up, and haven't really progressed further than that. Now let's do a little performance and see if my idea worked. Now we're closer to 70. Well, let's see. Do we still go down to like 63, 64? I mean, it would probably be like 66, 67 had we not been recording, but let's just see what it does. 65. Oh, no, so far I think you'd be pretty okay, like 99% of the time. There could still be some spots where you drop under here and there, but I think for the majority of the game you'd probably be just fine. I could be wrong though, of course. Now, let's move along. Alright, so now let's try a little frame gen. We'll try both NVIDIA's and AMD's, although AMD's haven't seemed to work for me on any NVIDIA stuff so far. Maybe it's because I'm using NVIDIA's first and then changing to it and it gets confused, I'm not sure. But we're going to try DLSS frame gen first. That doesn't seem to be too broken in this game, so I'd probably just use that. But, in any case, let's go see how it does. Well, now here we go, we got a little frame gen enabled. So let's just walk around and see how it does now. We definitely got a few more FPSs, so it definitely does seem to help. Obviously not a miracle worker, but it definitely seems to smooth things out a little. Doesn't seem to add too much input lag. At least not making enough to affect me or my aim anyway. Dang, creaky chair. Alright, let's try this, but it doesn't really seem like it really works. But maybe that's just because I tried the NVIDIA one first and then it gets confused. Like I've said before, it could just be user error. Well, let's get up to this fence and let's go move on. Alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay here. I just have to figure out a way to grab all my stuff here. We do still have frame gen on. I generally don't play with that, but I know a lot of people do, so I figured I'd leave it on. I'd probably just leave it at DLSS performance if I was going to play on this thing. Well, that and not play with everything on Epic. And then I could probably get away with balanced or quality. Although, who knows? This could be one of those games where you barely get any performance uptick from dropping the settings. There are games like that that I've tried out on this channel before. I have crossed the perimeter. Alright, as Homer would say, we gotta hit the left Kentaro. Oh, phew. I'm getting thirsty. I could really use a tab. Oh, no time for that now. Computer's booting up. Alright. Smash all that shit. Okay. Alright, nope, nothing I can pick up in here, it looks like. I think I got everything from this particular area.
Investigate the scientist's bunker.
There we go. Alright, let's equip that. Alright, cool.
Falcon 3, we've got a breach at the Dugal. The bunker's off. Another ground team is on the way. So, I still don't have any maps. Stick to the perimeter. Avoid going in. I'll contact the sphere.
Where is that weird creature? Wish I could shoot it. It probably doesn't appear until you jump down. It probably like comes out of like the bog or something. Cause I sure as heck don't see nothing. There he comes. Screw you, you fight me on my terms. Get your ass over here. Alright, cool. Well, he's toast. Alright, I don't really want to waste that anymore than I have to. Alright, so it looks like there's no getting in there. Now what killed him? That's what I want to know. Well, alright though. I'd say that's probably good for camera recorded gameplay, so let's go wrap this video on up, shall we?
Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, Heart of Chornobyl. And it did not run with no upscaling. And in all honesty, it looks kind of bad with no upscaling. As soon as I used DLSS, it looked infinitely better. Like all the weird artifacty like plants and everything looked smoothed up. It was great, but I'm pretty sure I heard people say this game was designed with upscaling in mind, which, I mean, almost every AAA title seems to be nowadays, so it is what it is. But if you combined a little, DLSS performance, you get around like 70 FPS when you're not recording. Could still be some drops later in the game to under 60, and you can also turn on frame gen, which seems to help a little bit. AMD's didn't seem to perform as well in this game, but it is what it is. And also, of course, you could get a lot more FPS, probably, by dropping the settings. But I have played a couple games where dropping the settings doesn't really get you much, so this could be one of those games. If I didn't have so many systems, I'd do what I used to do with my Asus G50 Advantage and go through every single setting, like at 1080p, 1440p, and what have you. But of course, if anybody does want to see me do 1080p and 1440p, kind of like I did with Black Ops multiplayer, just let me know. I definitely don't mind. So, that is all I got for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.